Alright, this is part two. The final part. I'll talk for another 3 minutes. I'm tired. I want to go work on the lawn for like $2 or $5, and I'm gonna take my shower and go to the store and get my smokes. I'll enjoy the video with you guys, and after that, I'll watch maybe Rad Rad. He uploaded a part. Watch that. Yeah, I might go on the treadmill. We'll watch maybe Neotooth after that, and then go on the treadmill. Maybe watch some Neotooth, and then go to bed. I have work tomorrow, 10 o'clock, and then tomorrow I get my welfare check, so I'm happy, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, trust me. Once Peter Jackson and the Mel read my book, it's finally gonna hit the minds. Holy shit! Ivan wrote a masterpiece. Yeah, I wrote a masterpiece, man. The Peter even told me, Ivan, like, you wrote this book? Did you really write this book on your own, man? I'm like, yeah, I wrote it. He's like, holy shit, Ivan, that's a masterpiece, Ivan. I could never come up with a story like this. How did you come up with a story like this, Ivan? It's a genius plot. You know what I'm saying? It's time, huh? The prologue, it all makes sense. You know what I'm saying? From the prologue, you wrote a masterpiece of a story, Ivan. You know what I'm saying? Like, Exodus of Sapphires, like Prince of Egypt, on a journey through the cursed Western Goodies Mountains, like Moria. This is like bigger than my Lord of the Rings, Ivan. All the demonic bats live there. I'm like, yeah, Peter. Holy shit, Ivan, looking at a masterpiece. The king bat of the mountains, huh? I'm like, yeah, Peter. Holy shit, I'm looking at a masterpiece. This is like better than Lord of the Rings, yeah. I enjoyed your book more than Lord of the Rings, Ivan. Yeah, it's a better book than Lord of the Rings. Yeah, Ivan, I see your point, man. I can see this topping Lord of the Rings. This is a masterpiece. Yeah, it's a masterpiece, man. I wrote a masterpiece of a book. A book worth billions. Yeah, that's why the gatekeepers want me to sell, because they don't want me making my billions off my book. Because they know my book is worth billions. I wrote it. I'm a son of God. I'm special, obviously. That's why it's worth billions. It's also the best fantasy story ever written. It's a billion-dollar story. And I have the keys, which means I'll make my billions. I don't know, my 12 billion. I don't want to be cocky here. I'm going to make my 10, 11, 12 billion bucks off the book. I might even make more. I might make 20. I'm probably going to make maybe 10, maybe 9, maybe 11, maybe $12 billion off my book. And with that money, I now have enough money to fund my Zane's movie for $1.2 billion and fund my game for $460 million. My Unreal Engine 5 Zane's game. Pay Rad Rad his salary, his $64,000 salary, as my walkthrough guy for the game. Pay my game accountant, my producer. I have to hire, like, I don't know, 5, 6 producers to produce the game. They have to sign all the people. You have to hire the writers, the game director, the art director. It's a lot of work. I don't have time to handle the game. Like, those guys are gonna have to handle everything to do with the game. My team kind of handle the movie and the game. It's too much work. So you have to hire producers who are gonna handle a team to handle the game. Have guys who work in the game industry to work on your game, your Zanus Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine 5 guys. A revolutionary technology for the game too. That's why company's top notch. Yeah, Robin's like, you're making Unreal Engine 5 technology, Ivan? I'm like, yeah. He's like, holy shit. He's all excited. I can't wait to play this game. You know, yeah, it's looking an amazing Zane's game. But Robin might be greedy. He might want more. Like, Ivan, what about 900,000? I'm like, no. You're getting greedy, Bradley Goldwyn. I'm not paying you any more than that. You're not even worth 640K for my fucking walkthrough. You're only worth like 50K, 100K for the walkthrough. But I'm paying you 640K because I'm generous. And I want you to work harder for me. But if you want more than 640K, Rabbi, you're pushing it. You're getting greedy. I'm not going to pay you 900K, $1 million for the walkthrough. You're getting greedy. I'm not paying you that. Yeah, it's a deal, Ivan. Yeah, 640K. That's a nice. Like, this is more than how much I make doing YouTube, Ivan. Yeah, Robert probably makes about 500K around there. 400K, 300K. I don't know. Some years he might peak at maybe 600, 700K doing YouTube. Some years he peaks at 400K doing YouTube. Ivan, this is like more than what I make doing YouTube, Ivan. I make like about $500,000 doing YouTube, Ivan. You're paying me 640K just for one walkthrough? I'm like, yeah, that's a good deal, Ivan. Yeah. Pay for your kids' school. Buy your kids a car for their 18th birthday when they drive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, pay off your house. His house might be paid off. Go on vacation with your family. I gave you a good deal. I gave Robert a good deal, Samsara. I gave Robert a good deal. I gave Robert a good deal. Samsara. That's why me and VJ are gonna be boss, man. Gonna be boss. Yeah. And I know all you see is people want to work for me, but sorry, man, I don't have time to look at like 20,000 resumes. Hence why my team doesn't have time for that. Hence why you gotta put out the ad. People who worked on Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit to work on Zanus. That way it's easier for my team. They sign up. As my team doesn't have time to look at 100,000 resumes. That's why you see these people are on. Don't hate me. I'm saying, yeah. Obviously. See, these people are not even worth 150K for my company. They're only worth like 50K for what? For if I were to hire a C-list crewman, I'd pay them like 50K for my movie. I wouldn't pay them 150K because they're not worth it. Only the Hollywood ones are worth 150K because they have that experience working in the Hollywood industry. The best of the best. That's why they're worth 150K. Whereas the ones who worked on like all these C-list companies, independent companies, are not worth 150K for your movie. They're worth like 50K, 60K or something like that. So I'm saying, I know all you see is guys who want that $1,000 on the salary. You're not worth that for my company. You're worth your 50, 60K for my company. So I'm saying, all the secretaries who are C-list secretaries are not worth $1,000,000 salary. They're worth maybe like a $150,000 salary or $170,000 salary as a secretary for my company, which you guys would gladly accept. Once I got on, it's still a lot of money, obviously. But I'm not hiring C-list team. I'm hiring Hollywood team. Hollywood secretaries, Hollywood accountants, Hollywood legal advisor or lawyer, Hollywood head of production, Hollywood script developers like Jon Favreau only. They have the Hollywood experience. I know what I'm doing, Sarah. Yeah. Hence why if I date the chick, the attractive chick who wants to go recruit you for like 3, 4 years, she's gonna want to be with me when I'm king, obviously, because she wants to be a part of that. Even though I had a great time with Ivan, I lived a life. I what? I dated Ivan before he was king. Yeah, she dated. She's still living the average life with me. I still had good memories of Ivan. I went out to dinner with him a lot of times. I got drunk with him. Guaranteed, I'll get drunk with her a lot if I end up dating her. If she has her own apartment, or she might invite me over to her maybe on parties and that kind of stuff. You know, Ivan, you want to get drunk together? She might want to go maybe camping or something like that. And me and her get drunk. We go camping together. She might want to do all that stuff with me, but she doesn't get to live a life with me when I'm king. Obviously. Her hope is hopefully Ivan chooses me over VJ. That's her prayer. It's not gonna happen. Obviously, you're not Victoria Justice. You know what I'm saying? It's tempting, but she's not Victoria Justice. I know. Look, man. In 15 years from now, you're gonna be like almost 40, and you're garbage. Don't hate me. You're gonna age as years go by. You're not meant for me. Only Victoria Justice can live forever with me, young forever. Not you, and she can only be fresh, not you. You're not fresh. You're X, which means you're garbage. And I'm not choosing the garbage over the fresh. No fucking way, no Zen, yeah, man. If I hook up with her, it will gross me out a little bit because she has STDs. Hence why every time I hook up with her, I'm wearing if I ever hook up with her, I'm wearing a condom. I'm like, yeah, fuck this. I'm wearing a condom, man. Even though I can't get burned, I have a second cup. I'm wearing a condom. It's fucking a little gross doing that, and it smells like fish. It smells bad. Yeah, man. Because all you guys are all X or garbage. But her hope is hopefully I get to be Ivan pays his fee. I still get to be with him, obviously, and I get to work for his Scotch's company. He can pay me a salary because Ivan's my ticket out of the average life. If she knows once I'm a billionaire, I can easily pay her a salary. Obviously, pay her like a $200,000 salary to work, be my assistant for my company or something like that. She can pay her bills. Yeah, she wants because even though women want to be with me because I'm very attractive and I'm handsome and I'm wild, obviously they are very attracted to wealth and success. Obviously, and they know because I'm a son of God, I'm supposed to be living this celebrity life. She knows when I'm king, I'm going to be living that celebrity life. She wants to be a part of that billionaire life with me, which is not going to happen. I'm like, look, man, I know you can dream on all you want. You're not going to be with me when I'm king. As I'm not, once I pay this fee, I'm going to forget about you. I'm joking, I'm saying. Once I pay this fee, like, I'm going to bang out on like 2,000 women. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be with you when I'm king. It's not happening. So I'm saying, I want to save Victoria Justice. You're not her, man. You're not my wife, so I'm saying. You're very attractive, but yeah, then you're not her. You're not her, man. I know what I'm doing. I'm saying. You're not blue. You won't. VJ, I guarantee you, VJ is a cure to my fucked up mind. Because I'm fucked up in the head. I have a fucked up mind, obviously. I have a mental illness. I'm there in the head, but I'm fucked up in the head. I have a mental illness. I'm fucked up, obviously. I'm fucked up in the head, yeah, man. VJ will help cure me. I don't think she'll fully cure me. I think I'll always have a bit of mental issues. But I think once I come out from death, my father will refresh my mind. I'll now be more comfortable with the keys. Even though I'll triple over, I'll be more comfortable. I've been working for like 3.5 weeks. Sometimes I trip a little bit, but I'm fine at work. I'll be fine when I start Sky Source. I'll be fine. Obviously, some Sarah. I'll be fine, obviously. Work on the lawn after this video. It'll be like 3 o'clock when I'm done. So I kill time, work on the lawn for maybe 45 minutes, take a shower. I can leave around 4:30, and I'll watch the video with you guys. After you guys, and I'll watch some Brad. Save a good 5 smokes, 6 smokes for tomorrow. 5 smokes is enough. Say 5 smokes for work tomorrow. I have enough for work tomorrow. I like to have at least 5 smokes for work. I smoke 2 before my shift. Then at lunchtime, I smoke 2 or 3. Obviously, 2 or 3. Obviously, yeah. The actors are gonna have to work like 7 days a week. Fourth year, the actors are filming 7 days a week. Peter has to work 7 days a week, or Mel. The 17, everyone has to work 7 days a week. Fourth year. Um, Third year, Peter and all of them have to work 7 days a week too. They have to prep everything in Switzerland. The crewmen have to work 7 days a week. It's a lot of work, man. You get no days off. Third year, you don't get a break. But to take the stress off the crewmen, you give them like an hour and a half, 2 hour breaks. That way they're not stressed out. Okay, whenever you guys get your lunch break, you get 2 hours off. Eat your lunch for 2 hours. You can chill for 2 hours. That way you're refreshed. You got to go back and work, prepare for dinner. And you got to prepare for dessert. And you got to prep food for the next day. It's a lot of work. The crewmen have to work, you know what I'm saying, 7 days a week. Yeah, the construction crewmen, yeah, it's a lot of work, obviously. Build the sets, yeah. But production will be the most stressing, man, for Peter or Mel and the actors. They're working 7 days a week. They're going to be working out on like 12-hour shifts, 12 hours every day, man. Film, shoot for a good 12 hours a day, yeah. Everyone wakes up around 6 in the morning. 5 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, 5 in the morning. Every day the actors got to wake up. The makeup people have to put the makeup on them. They have to put their costumes on. Around maybe, I don't know, 6:30 we start shooting. Then we shoot till maybe 9 o'clock. And then 9 o'clock everyone eats breakfast. The actors get like an hour and a half break, 2 hour break. You got to film from, I don't know, 11 to like 4 or 5 in the evening. In the evening, that's when everyone eats their dinner at 5, 4:35. You get an hour and a half, 2 hours off, and you film until like 10, 11 at night. Stressing every day, yeah, like 12 hours every day you're filming for. It's a lot of work, obviously. And that's why you're gonna see how exhausted the actors are. They're fucking tired. Hey, we just finished volume 1. You know, so you see Peter in the documentary. We just finished shooting volume 1. Remember him in behind the scenes of Lord of the Rings? We just finished shooting Fellowship of the Ring. You're gonna see Peter stressed out. Yeah, we just finished shooting volume 1. We're moving on to volume 2. He's tired, yeah, but because like he's getting his, I don't know, $2 million check. He'll work hard. He'll work hard, Peter. He's getting paid, man. Yeah, even though it's blood, sweat, and tears, I want this to be the best movie ever. He'll work really hard. You're gonna see him in his own directing, obviously, and he's getting his like $1.8 million check every 2 weeks. He'll work hard, obviously, and he knows he's gonna get his 10 mil bonus after filming. And I'm spoiling him with a buffet. He'll work hard. And every Friday is 3 beers. So to take the stress off the crewmen and the actors, every Friday you give the actors more time off to sleep. Okay, on Fridays we only need to film for maybe 6-7 hours. We wake up in the morning, we film. Around after dinner, we're done work. Around like 4 o'clock, everyone's done work. That way the actors can get more sleep. The crewmen can get more sleep. Peter or Mel can get more sleep. My 17 can get more sleep. Me and VJ can get more sleep for the movie. And every Friday is beer day. That's when everyone gets their 3 beers. So what I'll do is after you guys film for maybe 6-7 hours on Fridays, everyone gets their 3 beers. While you eat your dinner, you can have your 3 beers, and everyone has a good time. You have your 3 beers, and you guys are off for the rest of the day. All you have to do is just get together in the the studio, and the photographers have to take pictures for the character attributes, and you're done. That'll be the day. Every Friday will be the day I do the character attributes in the studio. I'm gonna put the photographers to work. Yeah, every Friday you gotta take pictures. For what? For the ad shoots. Once a week you gotta do this. I don't pay you a fucking 6-figure salary for nothing. I'm gonna put you to work. Find a way to put the photographers and web designers on to work, man. I found a way to put them to work. I want weekly character ad shoots featured on the website. Different ones every week. Yes. You also gotta prep for the volume covers. The 4K Blu-ray volume covers. Case covers, obviously. The posters. The billboard ad pictures for the red carpet. You gotta take all those pictures. I don't pay you for nothing, man. I'm gonna put you to fucking work. Yeah, man. Yeah. That's why the actor's gonna be stressed out. That's why feed them with nice food. That way they're not stressed out. Don't feed them shitty food like meat padillas and pasta like in different rings. Don't do that. Feed them good food. And because they're getting paid their rich salary, they're gonna work hard because money talks. The more money you pay them, the harder they work. Yeah, even though it sucks working, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting paid, yes. And I'm having even though it's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, I'm having a blast filming Ivan's movie, yeah. Because I know the end product will be so cool. And an Ivan VJ movie, man, and they're part of that amazing story, that amazing Zane story. That $1.2 billion budget movie, man. Something unheard of, yeah. They're gonna work hard. Work hard for me and Peter. Or Mel. Because I might choose Mel over Peter. Don't hate Peter. I'm saying, yeah. Some Sarah. Yeah, that's my comedy. You guys will see how top notch my comedy is when you see the behind the scenes. You'll see how top notch my comedy is when you see the behind the scenes. Holy shit, Ivan's company is top notch. Yeah, it's a top notch company. Sky Source Entertainment. Get it now, only on 4K Blu-ray, only on Amazon. The last hope for saneness. Get it only on 4K Blu-ray, only on Amazon. $109.99. I'm saying $109.99. Only on Amazon. I said, holy shit, Ivan's company is top notch. Yeah. Directed by Peter Jackson. Directed by Mel Gibson. And the mastermind behind The Passion of the Christ. And Apocalypto. And Hacksaw Ridge. And yeah. The mastermind behind Lord of the Rings, Peter Jackson, is on top notch. Executive producers Ivan O'Meara, Victoria Justice, and Peter Jackson. Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni. Say, holy shit, it's going to stop. I was like, yeah, man, it's a top notch company, man. I'll blow out of the water. Yeah, man. Yeah, so I'll talk about the girlfriend topic now for remaining, 13 minutes. So a good month from now, my plan is to ask the chick on a date to St. Hubert's. That's my plan, obviously. I'm going to ask her on a date to St. Hubert's at 7:30 the following Friday. I'll ask her like around the end of June. I'll ask her on a date. You don't have to talk to her much. Just talk to her a little bit. Try to talk to her at least a couple times every Friday, maybe 2-3 times. That way she's more comfortable around you. Then at the end of June, you ask her on a date. You ask for a number, you ask her on a date, obviously. And if she likes you and you're attracted man, which I am, obviously, she'll say yes. She'll gladly say yes, obviously. I am scared to get rejected, but there's a saying, you'll never know unless you try, right? You'll never know what she'll say, what answer she'll give you unless you try. And she says, I don't know, she says yes. Sure, I have not gone on a date with you, know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh, cool. What's your number, know what I'm saying? My number is 819, know what I'm saying? Okay, how does 7:30 at St. Hubert's next Friday sound? I'm available this week, Ivan. Yeah, this week is not a good time because I'm running low on cash. You're low on cash, Ivan. Yeah, I'm low on cash. I only have like $250 left to spend. That's enough money, Ivan. Yeah, it is. But like after I spend money on a date, I'll have like no money till for the week, man. Because $100 you can easily blow that in like 2-3 days. In 3 days you can easily blow $100. You know what I'm saying? That's why you for 1 week you need at least like $280 plus for 1 week. If you want to be good. You know what I'm saying? Depends how you blow your money, obviously. Ivan, next Friday is fine. Is next Friday cool with you? Next Friday I'm available. You work, yeah, I work. Yeah, I work Fridays too. We can go on a date after work. A couple hours after work. 7:30. Don't go too early around 4 or 5. Don't do that, no. Go like in the evening around 7:30 when it's starting to get a bit dark. Go around 7:30. That's a good time. You can chill with her at the restaurant till 9 or 10, 9:30. But if you have an amazing date with her, chances are you'll be there for at least 2 hours. I have an amazing time with her. At Boston Pizza, I end up being what? I end up being at the restaurant for like 2 hours at St. Hubert's. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and people in the restaurant are eavesdropping. There's some people are staring. The waiters are giving her dirty stares because I'm white. She's on a date with the son of God. They're a bit jealous, obviously. Yeah, they'll be a bit jealous, obviously, because I'm white. I'm a son of God, obviously. And everyone now will be curious how hot's a chick. You know what I'm saying? And what? People will really start to stare at me and her once I hang out with her like downtown. That's when they're gonna really stare. Whereas when I'm in the restaurant, I don't know, I meet her at St. Hubert's. She's there waiting for me. The people around the restaurant are gonna see her. Obviously, they're gonna stare. Obviously, but then me and her are gonna go inside the restaurant. People can't see me and her inside the restaurant, but the people who are eating at the restaurant are gonna see me and her together. They're gonna be staring, obviously, or eavesdropping, and the waiters are gonna be staring and eavesdropping. The employees who work as a Hubert's are gonna be eavesdropping a little bit or staring because they're curious how hot's a chick and holy shit, she's beautiful. She's an attractive chick. You know what I'm saying? She's an attractive chick. Yeah, man. She's a very attractive chick. And I have an amazing time with her. I feel on top of the world on my first date with her, obviously. Buy her a picture. I'll buy one picture on my first date. You and her can share the one picture. I think St. Hubert sells beer. One pitcher is enough for like a glass and a half. So we can have a glass and a half of beer. That's good enough. I'll drink my 6 beers when I come back home to celebrate. I took this chick on a date, you know what I'm saying? And you have dinner with her. I'll probably get their chicken burger and their fries. The St. Hubert's, their signature brand is chicken. So they have chicken. They have chicken burgers. I'm gonna get a chicken burger. You guys have chicken burgers? Yeah, okay. I'll get your chicken burger and your fries. Okay, and I'll get like a Coke. And she might get maybe a chicken salad or something like that, or maybe like a poutine or something like that. I don't know. St. Hubert's has good poutine. They have like good poutine there. They have this poutine where they have fries and they put chicken on the fries. And they have gravy. It's really good. I tried it like I remember when I went to Algonquin like 13 years ago. There was this one guy who I knew from Darcy. I played football with him. He went to Algonquin and he drove me home, and he took me out to St. Hubert's. We had a bite to eat at St. Hubert's. I had a good time with him. He paid for my meal. He bought me dinner. That was nice of him. He drove me home all the way from Ottawa. I have now drive you home. He drove me home, and he took me to St. Hubert's. We had dinner together. I had a good time with him. I slept over at his house like once or twice. I think once I slept over at his house. We ordered pizza. We had a good time. Yeah, yeah. I want to go to Denty's, but Denty's is far. Like we can walk there, but it's quite a walk. It's like a 22-minute walk, man, from downtown Elmer. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to walk all the way there. But the good thing about walking that far is you have time to talk to her. But I don't want to walk that far; it's too far. Or we can take the bus, but a bus is like a minute and a half bus ride. It's not long, but I have to pay for a bus ticket, which I don't feel like doing. Some Sarah, because bus tickets now are almost like $5. They're expensive, like $4 and like 80, 50, 70 cents. It's crazy that how much the prices have soared for bus tickets. You know what I'm saying? Hence why I'd rather go to St. Hubert's. It's easier to go to St. Hubert's. St. Hubert's is downtown. It's not far of a walk. It's like a 14-minute walk from home. I walk there. I meet up with her, and we have the date at 7:30. Some Sarah. Then once the date's over with, I'll get the bill. You get the bill. You pay for the meal, obviously, and you leave. If she lives nearby, let's say she walked to the St. Hubert's, you can walk her home if you want. It just depends how far she lives away. If you live really far, I'm not walking you all the way home, man. I don't want to be too much of a nice guy. If you live, how far you live away? I live like 50 minutes away. Okay, I can walk you home. But if you live like 25 minutes away, I'm not walking you home, man. No fucking way. I can walk you to your bus stop and stay with you till the bus arrives. If she buses, obviously. Or if her parents are picking her up, she could what? I can stay with her till her parents pick her up. And when her parents pick her up, chances are she will not have her parents. She won't tell her parents. She'll keep it to herself. She'll probably bus there if she drive, or if she drives, she'll drive there, or if she doesn't drive, she'll bus there. If she buses, walk her to her bus stop, stay with her until the bus arrives. Just want to say I had a great time with you. You know what I'm saying? Me too. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk to you soon. See you later. Yeah, see you later, Ivan. You give her a hug, and the day went well. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. And the following Sunday, 2 days later, I come to work. She gives me that stare. You know what I'm saying? Because she went on a date with me. You know what I'm saying? You see her staring at you. She likes me now. I go in the locker room. She gives me a hug. Ivan. She gives me like a hug. I'm like, holy shit, chick likes me. You know what I'm saying? And nobody at work knows about the date. She didn't tell anyone. I didn't tell anyone. We're keeping it private. Good. But the people at work are gonna be a bit curious, obviously. And I have the keys. They have an idea. They're gonna be curious. So, like, why did she hug Ivan in that room? Did they go on that date? Ivan didn't say shit. Yes, I didn't say shit. It's none of your business, obviously. Or she posted a picture of me and her together, and they stalked their pictures. And now they know me and her are went on a date. Or Ivan and her flinging or what? You know what I'm saying? But because I didn't tell anyone, and she didn't tell anyone, which I don't think she will, you're not going to get as bad of a drama. They'll be curious. Employees will be a bit curious, obviously. And I have the keys, so they have an idea. But because she didn't tell anyone, or I didn't tell anyone, you're not going to get the workplace drama. Whereas if you tell them, if you fucking tell them, you're going to get workplace drama, a bit of workplace drama going on at work. I don't want to have great workplace drama at work. The waitresses are a bit jealous. They act like children. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? A fight can break out. I don't think a fight will break out. It's not that crazy, but they can get very jealous. The waitresses and the kitchen staff. Because chances are the chick is fleeing with some men at work. You know what I'm saying? And what? they text her, hey, do you want to hang out? And she's like, no, I can't. And why? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm doing something else. She says she chose to hang out with me over the other guy, obviously. But she knows when she's with me, she feels on top of the world. Everyone in Elmer's staring. Whereas when she's with the other guys, no one in Elmer really cares. Because they're above average looking guys, obviously. So whereas Ivan, she feels on top of the world. It's a better experience being with Ivan, obviously. You know, say, hey, do you want to do this? No, I can't. She tells him, yeah, I like someone else. You like someone else, huh? Yeah, I like someone else. And if they see those pictures of me and her together on her Instagram or they'll know, yeah, Ivan's hanging out with her, he's playing with her. She'll know, yeah, it must be Ivan. She likes Ivan, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's like, yeah, I like Ivan. She doesn't like the man, she likes me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She might like them a little, but she likes me more. She likes me the most. I like you a little bit, but I like someone else, and she likes me obviously. Hence why to prevent the workplace drama, keep it to yourself. Don't even tell your family, man. Don't. I'm not telling my stepfamily shit. I don't trust them one bit. I don't trust my stepbrothers. I don't trust my stepparents. And I'm not telling the employees at work. I don't trust the employees either. As those men there are dogs. Chances are, if I let them know I went on a date with her, they're going to become more jealous and they're going to try and get her even harder. They're going to really, really try and push and fight to get her, to take her focus off me and try and have her focus on them. That's why chances are, if she is fleeing, before I end this video here, if she is fleeing with some of those men at work, I'm gonna have to fight for it to get her. She might tell me, like, she might be like, Ivy, you gotta fight for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm fleeing with other men, yeah, I gotta fight for it, obviously. Fight to get her. It won't be easy because she's an attractive chick. And chances are she is fleeing with some men at school and some of those men at work. I gotta fight to get her, obviously. And I get her, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She ends up becoming my girlfriend. I dated her for like 3 years. I ended, obviously. Yeah. All I gotta do is ask her on that date. And then once I go on that date with her, I'm now more comfortable talking to her. When I'm at work, I'll be more comfortable talking to her. And I go on more dates with her, and we end up making out. And she ends up becoming my girlfriend. And we date for like a couple years. Yeah. Ivan, what about if you date her? If I don't know, let's say I don't know by like August this year, she's my girlfriend. She becomes my girlfriend, obviously. Once you date her, you could let the employees know you're dating her, but it's best to keep it to yourself. I'll just say, yeah, I have a girlfriend. I'll keep it to myself. Keep it to myself. Just don't tell anyone about it, because I'm not gonna post pictures of me and her together even when I'm dating her. But she might post pictures of me and her together when she's with me. Some Sarah. That's my point. Anyways, here's for this. I don't know. I was signing out. Peace. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.